Hello everyone and welcome back to Starcraft 2 Heart of the Swarm. This will be the final part of the walkthrough, however big it ends up being. I'm just gonna do it, I'm just gonna put the whole thing in one part. This is it. It's over. Start with the conversations.
You've served me well, Dahaka.
I collect much essence from following.
I'm glad to hear it. I still need you in my swarm.
The essence still flows. I still change. I still follow.
That's all there is to say. Now it's time for action.
Dahaka's getting an awful lot of credit for only helping out once.
I will remember what you told me, my queen. But now the time for words is past. Let us kill.
You're right, Zagara. And there's no one I'd rather have as my second for this battle. Can you feel it, Mengsk? All your plans, and lies, and manipulations are crashing down around you. Soon, all the pain you've caused will come back to you.
Oh yeah, a fall 2 games in the making.
Whatever comes, I am ready, my queen.
Even if we fall and die in this battle, we've already done the impossible. We've shattered the power of Mengsk. It will be up to the Terrans to make something of the opportunity.
That means nothing to the future of the swarm.
True. But there are still broodmothers in orbit with their leviathans. The swarm will continue, no matter what. And it will be changed. Forever.
Oh man.
In 1 hour, either Arcturus Mengsk will be dead, or I will. If I'm still alive, I will set out to find Amon.
The fallen Zalaga, a being of unknowable power.
There's no way we can win.
Then why fight?
Because the only other option is to lie down and die.
Well, I never wanted to die lying down. So, fight a god to the bitter end? That sounds like a worthy death. I am with you.
Right on. Scene is all set. I'm just going to change to Apocalypse from Spawn Leviathan. Told you guys I'd show off more of those abilities than just one. Drop pods is the one that I'm going to choose to not do. Sadly, there's only one mission left. But drop pods, we've seen drop pods before. That's why I'm choosing not to use it. We haven't seen the ability specifically. But we have seen drop pods fall. We have not seen an Apocalypse.
The Terran weapon has been shattered. Your swarm is poised to move. Only the palace defenses remain.
Let's do it.
The northeast sector is clear. We're behind in the eastern corridor.
It's time, Valerian.
The evacuation is still underway.
I can't afford to hold back any longer.
Promise me you'll avoid civilian centers.
I can't do that. Arcturus would see that pattern in my movements and use it against me.
Then millions will die.
All right. Just stay out of my way, and I'll do what I can.
Kerrigan, the die is cast. This is the last day your swarm darkens the sky of any planet. Torhall will endure, as will I.
Nice quote. I'll engrave it on your tombstone. Isha, Zagara, Stukov, Dahaka. All my brood mothers, all my queens, hear me. The time for planning and deliberation is past. Now we tear them down, attack, and do not stop until they are all dead.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the final mission of Starcraft 2 Heart of the Swarm. I am, for the first time, replaying this mission from the start. I did manage to beat it with only one death, even. Only one retry.
Never should have come back to Torhall. You are surrounded by the Dominion's elite.
And yet they still won't be enough to save you. How many bodies will you hide behind?
I've had enough of your tongue. Men, whack them out!
Sorry, as I was saying, I have already beaten this once. It was just an hour and 10 minutes in StarCraft 2 time. Long kind of ordeal. It wasn't as clean as it really should be for this walkthrough, in my opinion. So I'm coming back and I'm giving you guys a better brand of completion of a mission. I have changed my loadout a little bit. I've actually got the Swarmlings with metabolic boost so that they come out very quickly and run very, very quickly once they are out. That's because I'm going to be using Zerglings for defense a lot on this, and having them come out instantly is huge. The other change that I've made is my Swarm hosts can attack it.
No, it can't be.
My queen, a Terran battlecruiser is inbound on your location.
There's something familiar about Jim?
Let's finish the job.
I didn't think you would come back.
We're both tied up in whatever happens here today. We do it together.
Jim, thank you.
Thank me later. It's time you put your war face on.
Yeah, Jimmy. Attaboy. Coming to help out your ally and your lover.
We require more minerals.
Alright.
Jim, weren't you supposed to be evacuating civilians?
Valerian and Horner got that handled. I had other things to do.
All right. Keep that left flank clear while I go put a hurt on Mengsk. What is it this time?
Alright, attack did not quite go as swimmingly as I was hoping, but we can easily fall back to the spawn crawler.
Our allies are in combat.
Whatchamacallit?
No time like the present.
Not spawn crawler. Spine crawler. There we go. It is quite important to keep up with your tech in this mission. I'm gonna be doing a big play for air supremacy, or air supremacy with melee attacks. I'm going for Broodlord Ultralisk on this, with Hydralisks to support and blow up air units that are attacking. So yeah, that's my big plan here.
More minerals. Unacceptable command.
I'm looking for a creep tumor, but I don't have any. Right now I'm getting gas a little bit faster than I'm getting the minerals to spend it. All of the upgrades for ground are pretty dang good in this.
The hive cluster is under attack.
Oh dear. It's a pretty big attack.
What is it this time?
No, bro. Haha. I mean, kind of haha, because, you know,
We require.
I'm still basically dead, but fortunately I've got some Zerglings that can pop out here.
Require more minerals.
Our conquest continues.
The hive cluster is under attack. We require more minerals.
Some strategic use of burrow. And again, see, that was very important that those Swarmlings came out instantly. I actually need a second Spire so that I can upgrade it to a greater Spire. It's actually, you know, sometimes Jimmy can hold his own here, sometimes he will get taken out. There's only a couple of attacks that'll actually be a big threat to him.
Allies' base is threatened. We require.
I'm gonna build some mutas, because it's a little bit important to be able to be all over the board right now. I also made that decision largely based on the fact that I had even amounts of
What is it?
minerals and gas. As you can see, this is going to be a little bit of a tough attack here. Let's wait for those Mutalisks to get out before we really engage it full on.
Our allies are in combat. Our allies' base is threatened.
No time like the present makes you suffer.
And that worked. We did in fact hold it off. I'll produce some roaches. Roaches are very, very good early game units. I will also build my Hydralisk den so that I can get those sooner rather than later.
We require
You want that Greater Spire?
complete mutation.
I want the Greater Spire, in fact, more than I want the melee attack upgrade.
Speak.
This should be enough to secure this base down into the
We
right here.
adapt. The swarm conquers all.
Particularly seeing as I can cast Apocalypse.
No time.
Indeed, the Apocalypse alone might have been enough. Alright, grab some drones. I really shouldn't scroll there. I should have used the minimap in order to do that faster.
Your queen listening. The swarm. Your defenses could use some work, Arcturus.
You'll pay for that.
He doesn't even sound like he believes that himself. I almost feel bad for him.
We require more minerals. Our allies are in combat.
How's he doing up here? He's doing fine. He's got a big ol' army. Next up, I am going to prioritize the upgrades again here.
We require
The
Come
swarm
on,
has
come
met
on.
the enemy.
The enemy. Literally one enemy. Singular, just one marauder. I need about 20... That's about 20.
our allies are in combat.
Couple more, looking good.
I am.
And so you can see that we're still getting pestered, sort of, by attacks over here that are coming pretty regularly. Remember that W attack is great at taking out just hordes of enemies at once. It doesn't have any cooldowns, so you can cast it multiple times in order to just wipe out enemies. Really useful. And pushing your creep tumors forward.
We're almost ready to attack the Dominion. Moving out soon.
I'm gonna let him attack on his own, actually, at first. There's another base up here. That's really my next priority, is taking that base.
Retribution.
And more defense will be very, very nice indeed. Got our Greater Spire. Let's upgrade our attack and defense on air units. And his assault just gets crushed, but he's gonna have plenty of defense for this, even if they pushed forward there.
Retribution will be mine.
Sky Fury Squadron, destroy the Hyperion.
Okay.
Pretty big fleet coming this way. Could use some help taking these guys down.
We require more resources. We require more minerals. Our allies are
And naturally, you will get attacked as soon as they say that.
under attack.
Oh no, 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 no. We don't want to get into multiple fights at once here.
We adapt.
Okay.
No time like the present.
Everybody get back to there.
We require more. Our allies are in combat. Mutation complete.
That is a big ol' attack coming here. I mostly don't need my army. I'm gonna conserve them by just using Apocalypse. Anytime you can use energy instead of losing units in this map is going to be fantastic. You are going to be pressed for minerals. I actually mined out the first 2 bases very quickly in this mission.
You force my hand. Our conquest continues.
Your swarm is assaulting Terran forces in 3 entrenched positions. If you can attack these positions from behind and destroy them, we will join the slaughter. Complete.
Our conquest. What is it this time?
Alright, so there's a couple of places that you really do need to spam out defensive structures. A little bit later on, I'm going to have swarm hosts to defend myself with, but for now, building defensive structures here and here are very, very important. I'm gonna hold off on assaulting that base down into the right. You can see it on the minimap as a bonus objective. Once you take that, you will constantly spawn Zerg units from there. So it's very useful to take, but that's a little bit too close to the gas geyser is why I couldn't build that at first. I can actually get more drones. I bet I've got too many drones here, don't I? Yes, 5 too many, in fact. And I'm not mining as much gas as I could be there. And I want an Ultralisk Den. Ultras are so good.
We're getting ready to attack the Dominion. Be ready shortly.
Finishing off the upgrades there. We're only at tier 2 on our ranged upgrades, but we are full up on... It's odd that I can build a hive without building an infestation pit. That's not the case in multiplayer. Alright, so I'll be able to get swarm hosts soon. Right now, I'm going to kick out a bunch of Mutalisks.
Alpha Squad.
Because I can turn them.
Destroy that damnable ship.
Battle cruisers inbound. Might need your help on this one, Sarah.
I can turn them into brood lords. These poor suckers just get wiped out by a massive Zerg army. Just standing there minding their own business. Didn't even stand a chance, hardly. Swarm lanes. Actually, that would have held itself off just fine, but... Alright. Just to see what we've got going on down here a little bit better, I'm going to send those to scout ahead. And again, you know what? That looks like I want to cast... Oh no, Kerrigan died. Kerrigan died! I got out in front of the area that I was defending. That was the big problem there. Fortunately, siege tanks will kill themselves in great numbers if you just run Zerglings at them. And that's really, like, Zerglings are pretty much all that I can offer. That's the only thing that'll pop out fast enough to help me defend this. Again, they're very good against siege tanks. And that'll, he'll be able to hold off the rest, I think.
I am beyond death.
Our allies are in combat.
Hellions just rip apart defensive structures. Okay, even more Zerglings. They also rip apart Zerglings when they're in a big enough horde like this. So super cost inefficient there, but we're on our way to holding it off. There we go. Now, as I recall, I built some mutas, but I think that they just got taken out.
Complete. Our allies are in combat. Our drones are under attack.
And the wild mutation on Zerglings. Poor Vikings don't even stand a chance.
Speak. Make your peace.
Vikings aren't good when they're on the ground, like, period. They're just bad ground units. And I can kick out some swarm hosts. That'd be good. Get them brood lords evolving.
What is it this time?
Again, so there's a base like right here, but you've really got to go around almost everything in order to get there. Oh dear.
It is time.
This is a bad thing. I want to move the brood lords away. Yeah, so that they'll foolishly land. Alright, cool. Successfully distracted.
We're getting ready to attack the Dominion. Be ready shortly.
Again, when he's ready to attack, it almost just means, like, you've got a window where you don't have to worry about defending him. That's the more important aspect of that. Where are those swarm hosts I ordered? Cool. These I mostly just want, like, I want these for defensive purposes. Again, they've got the creeper trait, so they can go anywhere that there's creep. Case in point, they can go here. Right now. And help out with the siege. Unfortunately, the siege was doomed to failure.
Yes.
Alright, so once you have those, though, once you have those in good defensive positions, it's pretty much all clear on this whole Hydralisk, Ultralisk, Broodlord move.
We adapt. Speak.
Fortunately, he decides to land that before, oh, no! Alright, yeah, they do manage to kill a Broodlord there. We just don't have the Hydralisks just yet. They're on their way. They're not quite here yet. Soon, Hydralisks, soon. And Queens are very good with Ultralisks. Being able to heal your Ultralisks up is great. Granted, these ones will resurrect when they die, and they'll come back with pretty much full health. Regardless. It's nice to just be able to heal them rather than having them die. And this looks pretty good to me. This looks like a decent force. I want to get that creep tumor spreading, just because, you know, keeping up with that is good. And I'm going to come down here and try and break this, this entrenched position.
Our conquest is our process. The way is clear, Zagara.
Single apocalypse can pretty much clear it.
With pleasure, my queen.
And then once you've done that, you can fall back and just kind of let these guys do a lot of the work for you. We are getting attacked from behind here by jerk ghosts.
Remember
Just go ahead and
this,
select
Rena?
the
It was nice of your criminal partner to
swarm
leave it
hosts.
here for me.
Oh no, they didn't burrow on their own. They unburrowed.
Recognize that signature
Okay,
anywhere.
you know what's good against ghosts?
Send out the
Zerglings.
Sarah, keep going. You've got to finish this. Go on without me.
like hell I will. Hold on, Jim. I'm coming.
That's actually horrible advice to go on without him. That will lose you the game. I'm going to finish this assault over here, which might even on its own be a game-losing move.
Our conquest.
Only got the one swarm host. He needs defense from this Odin, though. It's basically like a super pumped-up Thor. Oh no!
Speak.
Alright, I need to like rally these very carefully here, because otherwise they will go really stupid ways, clear through this here. This is a straight shot, and is the shortest line to the front of his base. It's also a line that will just straight up get killed. Kick out some Ultralisks, and some Hydras are on their way as well.
Our forces are under attack.
Your queen listens.
Hold up, Hydras. We need to just hold our horses a little bit here.
Time like the present. Speak.
We did it. The Odin's down for the count.
Yeah.
How are you holding up?
Don't you worry about us. We're still in this.
The hive cluster is under attack.
Oh man.
Forces.
Alright, so at least the defensive structures are sort of holding them up there. That's a good thing.
Under attack.
Our conquest continues.
Just make sure that you do rebuild those defensive structures, though. The same actually holds for this bottom base as well.
Yes.
Now I should be able to break through here and actually finally get to this next
We are
base.
without limit.
This is a pretty beefy army that we have here. I'm gonna produce more swarm hosts, a lot more swarm hosts, and also some Zerglings to catch up with my army and meet us there. I'm gonna regroup on this side of this bridge just because otherwise you can get caught out of position. Make sure you put your Ultralisks forward. Ideally, Zerglings just behind them, but the Zerglings will probably, in all likelihood, run in front of them.
Swarm conquers all. We adapt.
And this is going to be such a handily won fight that I'm not going to worry about dropping an apocalypse. Like, I still have that option. I'm going to bust it over there, though.
Our forces are under attack.
It's too many drones.
Our forces are under attack.
This base actually gets attacked very, very often. So keep something there to defend it. In my case, I'm just gonna chill my swarm hosts here. Again, swarm hosts are great units for defense if you have the creeper strain, simply because
This world is
that way you can defend pretty much everywhere
Allies are in combat.
with just one set of units.
Are under attack.
We are without limit.
Alright, alright. Stop going up that hill. We need to defend this.
The swarm conquers all. Make your peace. What is it this time?
And this is the sort of bad stuff that you can have when you don't have Ultralisks in front at the start.
Our conquest. Yes.
And I'm gonna go ahead and queue up some queens to join my army. Alright, we've got plenty of drones coming to that base. I will use some of them to build defensive structures. I don't know how this drone got here. To be entirely honest, I'm just not sure.
My boys are prepping to attack the Dominion. Heading out in a bit.
Sounds good. I'm gonna build a whole lot of Hydralisks to go with us. I don't know if that was the right move. I actually think that the Mutalisks into Broodlords would have been better.
Our forces
I'm gonna take a detour up to here.
Our allies are in combat. Our forces
He's moving out.
are under attack.
I really should have attacked this from behind while he was pushing it.
I am.
Our allies are in combat. Our forces are under attack.
Oh man, alright, I've got way too many workers elsewhere. They didn't actually go where I wanted them to go.
Our forces are under attack.
And there will be more here.
Your queen.
Our forces
Alright, this little base here.
Our drones are under attack.
Our conquest continues.
Killing that opens up this bridge here.
Cluster is under attack.
All of my swarm hosts just got obliterated there. That was ridiculous. I also lost some drones in the meantime, just like in transit over to here. But now that that bridge is open, it'll make this a lot easier to defend. Alright, and let's actually do the Broodlords this time. Kicking out a whole lot of Mutalisks. And we've got a whole bunch of drones that didn't go anywhere. That blows.
It is time.
Oh, look it, we've got some jerk ravens.
We adapt.
Look at these guys. Just a bunch of dicks.
Listens.
We require more Vespine gas.
Your queen listens.
Alright, once these Broodlords are good to go, so too shall we be.
It is time.
And you can see, like, there is this trickle of Zerg units attacking from where we broke that, entrenched position.
We
Actually, that's gonna be
adapt.
my next move, is to blow that up.
We are without limit.
The hive cluster is under attack.
And just from every angle, see how much of a pain this is to defend? It's ridiculous.
Depleted. Our forces are under attack.
Get some mutas. And by that I mean transform into Broodlords. Mutalisks are really bad in combat. They're good at picking off workers and whatnot. They're bad at, like, actually fighting other units that can fight.
The hive cluster is under attack.
Oh man, see what I mean?
Let you destroy
Just a bunch of
humanity's only
jerks.
chance at salvation.
Alright, you workers,
My boys are
just
prepping to
chill,
attack the
alright?
Heading out in a bit.
Rebuild that base.
Minsk will suffer.
Alright, I'm gonna go for this entrenched position over here.
Our forces are under attack.
Start off with the traditional Zergling slaughter.
Our allies are in combat.
Apocalypse is so cool!
Our allies are in combat.
Yeah, suckers. And this is just a whole lot of Broodlords getting some, is what this is pretty much described as now. More Ultralisk, I think. I think more Ultralisk would be good. In fact, more Zergling even would be good. Alright.
The avenue is clear of defenders. Dahaka, send your pack into the city.
Yes, we will feast upon their essence.
Yeah, get some essence, Dahaka. You the man. You the man, Dahaka. Make sure we're getting those. I'm just gonna double check all my gas geysers. Yeah, some of these actually have sustained casualties. You can go there. Are we good here? No, even here we're not full up. What is the deal with that?
No time like the present.
Alright, I'm gonna actually go try and back up these Primal Zerg. We're a little bit late for that, though. Oh man, these are getting a little ahead of themselves. Let's not Broodlords, okay?
Mineral field depleted.
I wish that I could just give my Broodlords a standing order to never be anywhere other than on top of Hydralisks. That would be a good thing. Alright, so 5, rally everything on Kerrigan.
Retribution.
Oh dear.
Boldly, what is it this time?
So this is actually, we're getting a bit ahead of ourselves here. This is an ill-advised attack, and I already know it, but I'm kind of already sucked in. I just kind of want to blow up what I can and then fall back, which I think I can fall back now, actually. And if they chase us, we'll be able to take the Broodlords and blow stuff up that chases us. The Thors are troubling, though. Cool. That one Broodlord being out in front was actually really good there. And that base got shredded again. That's alright, we want to make our way over here and take care of this entrenched position. We'll trust Primal Zerg and whatnot to take care of that.
Yes. The swarm conquers all.
Our forces are under attack.
We adapt. No.
We're almost ready to attack the Dominion. Moving out soon.
That sounds like a good thing. That sounds like I'll be able to combo a surge from these Primal Zerg camp over here with Raynor's attack as well. Alright, what are our, we got a lot of idle drones at this point.
Your path is clear.
Understood. Let's finish this.
And Jimmy's pushing through here, we can take it from behind.
Mineral field depleted.
Yeah! This is the climactic conclusion I was looking for. Look at Stukov's beast mode abominations going through here. He doesn't even care. He's got abominations for days. Unfortunately, this bridge is very narrow and kind of forcing our units to get separated. Catch up as quick as you can. I'm gonna actually just rally a bunch of Zerglings. Oh, no, I'm not. I'm out of supply actually. I'm at 200 up to 200. Wild Mutation on Broodlords is great. That 100% increased attack speed makes it so that you're spawning twice as many Broodlings, which is amazing. I feel like I could use more Ultralisks up here, in all honesty. I think they just took a little bit of time getting there. Some of them got lost on the way. But all things considered, this is going great. This is a coup for us. I'm gonna reinforce with Ultralisks, just because Ultralisks are beasts. Look at this. Look at this Stukov swarm coming in with us. Raynor joining the fray. Just dominating this. Yeah. Behold the power of macro. You know what? Send the drones in. Send the drones in. I don't want to hear it. Send the drones in. I think all the units are dead. It's just this this gate is left.
The dominion of man is stronger than you.
Oh, he's sending in drop pods. Look at that. That's cheating. What a bunch of jerks.
Stop the Queen of Blades. For humanity.
Oh no, Kerrigan Burrow. Not everything Burrow. Alright, everything unburrow.
Zagara, take command. I have an appointment with the Emperor.
Yeah, flexing.
Long live the Queen.
Alright, there we go. 43 minutes and 44 seconds. Hyperion never took a shot, baby. Let's Chivo. Zerg Rush can't beat it in 25 minutes. I'm sure I could maybe with like 100 or so more attempts at it on Brutal, but probably that's just an easier thing to do on normal in general. Let us continue.
Hello, Kerrigan. I've been waiting for you.
I'm surprised you haven't tried to escape.
Escape? My dear, I'm afraid you've got it all wrong. Really? Did you think I'd keep an animal like you close to me without some kind of insurance policy? Clearly, you are my greatest failure. Now, at long last, you will die. Change of plans.
You can never suffer enough for all the lives you've ruined, Arcturus.
I made you into you a monster, Kerrigan.
You made us all into monsters. Thank you, Jim. For everything.
My pleasure, darling. Always was.
I now see my true enemy. He waits for me in the void, wielding powers I cannot imagine. I go to face him, having renounced everything. My humanity, my identity, the man I love. But I will not face this enemy alone. I am the Swarm.
Starcraft 2, Heart of the Swarm. Thank you all so much for joining me for this walkthrough. Like I said at the start, I wasn't expecting this to do very well on our channel, and I was really happy to see that it did. I personally love PC games. I love the Starcraft series, and in general, I mean, our PC games coverage hasn't done that well in the past, so it was really good to see you guys bring out the support, breaking out the likes. Absolutely, the biggest thing that you can do to help us out is, now, aside from liking, aside from subscribing, even bigger than that is simply telling a friend. If you know someone that, you know, maybe they're not getting around to playing this game on their own, but they've got some time where they could watch it, or you guys just think that we bring that much to the table, that as opposed to playing this game, it'd be great if they watched it, tell them to watch it here. That helps us out massively. Aside from that, if you use any social media, Reddit, Twitter, whatever, you know, hey, post something about these walkthroughs. We really appreciate that. I don't, in all honesty, have a whole lot to add. I caught some flack for calling Raynor a coward and a racist. That was probably justified. He obviously has redeemed himself at this point. We don't get that ending where Jim and Sarah get to end up being together, which is a little bit unfortunate. But we get an ending where Arturus Menx dies. And I'm assuming in the most painful way imaginable. I don't know what that thing was that was happening to his face, but I'm guessing it hurts really, really bad since Kerrigan decided to do it to him. We get that nice teaser about going and fighting Amon, with Kerrigan being the Swarm, of course. The next episode in the StarCraft 2 series is going to be, I don't remember the name of it. Shadows of the Void, perhaps? Regardless, it will be the Protoss campaign. And I'm sure Kerrigan and the Protoss will not see eye to eye. Certainly, they are not on good terms right now. But the predictable way for things to go would be for everyone to put aside their differences by the end of the next game, group up, and climactically band together to take out Amon in the third of the 3 games in the trilogy. and I would be just fine with that. That sounds like it would be very epic, very awesome. Yeah, I don't know how much more I have to add. I will let these credits continue rolling for you guys, absolutely. Leave a like, subscribe if you have not already. I can strongly recommend our BioShock Infinite walkthrough. I think we're doing a very good job of respecting that game, bringing its highlights to the forefront. Raymond is not just a great gamer, he is also a great cameraman for you guys, and we do a really disciplined job, I think, of not talking over the characters. So, and then also filling the combat with useful commentary and things like that. A lot of people prefer no commentary walkthroughs, and I don't think that that's actually a real preference, which seems a little bit dismissive, but I think what people prefer is commentary that doesn't get in the way of the story, commentary that doesn't break the mood, commentary that doesn't put itself before the game. And that's what we're doing a good job of bringing for BioShock Infinite. Absolutely check that out if you guys haven't already. And, I mean, play that game. I'm not just trying to shout out our walkthrough, I'm not just trying to be a shill here. That game is amazing, and one way or the other, you should experience it. It is one of the more worthwhile pieces of media that have come out in my lifetime, I guess I would say. It's very, very worthwhile. So, check that out. Leave a like, subscribe. That's about it. Goodbye. I will see you guys in the next walkthrough.
part of the boss battle. Pretty simple. Go down this little hidey hole. And he's gonna bring up his arm, try to stab you. But you just do that, you're fine.
Do not stay down in that hole.
No, don't stay in the hole.
I definitely did that, and I got pierced a couple times.
Yeah, you don't want to, oh god, he's doing it again, do it.
Oh, look at that.
I'm good, though.
The timing.